Good morning and welcome to Module 7 of the CST300 Writing Lab. So I've read your status reports on the ethics argument paper, and the majority of you are overcoming the obstacles in writing this paper and following the argument. Others I've given suggestions, including coming to see me in my office hours. So if you need to come to my office hours, that's fine. I encourage you to do so. You just finished with your peer reviews, so please take full advantage of the peer reviews. The peer reviews are a two-way benefit. The reviewer gets the benefit by reviewing another paper by seeing items that they might have missed, or it'll come up with new ideas. The reviewed gets benefit because it's an extra set of eyes on the paper. So let's take a look at this week's particulars. So your final ethics argument paper is due on Saturday at midnight. So complete your final ethics paper. Keep working on it. Consider and implement peer review feedback for your paper. Develop as needed and revise. A lot of you mentioned in your status report that you are doing a lot of revision, and that's good. That's a sign of a good writer. So consider, does the argument cover all the components listed in the specification? And if you remember, those are: what is the issue? Who are the stakeholders? What is the argument question? What is the argument, and what is your position? So if you notice, you're mentioning stakeholders 2 times on each side of the argument question. The first time you're mentioning stakeholders is when you're describing stakeholders. The second time you're describing the argument. So consider that. I had a lot of questions regarding that. Citing your sources. So if you have any source in your reference page, make sure that source has an in-text citation somewhere in the body of your paper. If you don't show me where it's used, I don't know if you've used it or not. So make sure you do that. References need to be formatted correctly to APA. I've given you a lot of feedback about the article titles versus publication titles. Article titles should not be italicized. Your publication title should be italicized. So let's say you have an article about something. That's regular text, straight text. And let's say Forbes is your publication. Have that italicized. Grading will take place during Module 8. So a little bit during Module 7 too. So I will start grading on Sunday morning after you deliver your paper Saturday night. And the extent of feedback will vary from paper to paper. You will be uploading your paper to a Turnitin repository, and that'll show me similarities, and it'll also catalog that paper so no one could plagiarize off of you. So, and there is a rubric in Turnitin that I'll be using, and you've seen the rubric earlier in this term. So, that's about it. No further lab work after Module 7. After Saturday, after you turn in your paper, you're done with me. You're done with the writing portion of this class. And then after this class, you get to go off and do programming. You won't have to worry about writing for a while. So, have a great module.